My name is Edward. You can call me Eddie. I'm 37 and I'm jobless in Japan. I've been working as an English teacher for about 5 years here in Japan, and I've been really working hard and doing my best, but the income is very low. In Japan they call it salary. My salary was really low, and I've been really depressed and trying to work hard to make ends meet, because I have a family. I have a wife and a 3-year-old daughter. And if you come here and you work as an English teacher and you're single, yeah, it's okay. But then when you have a family, it's different. It's really, really depressing. Yeah? So I've been working as an English teacher for 5 years. I moved to Japan, and when you move to Japan, you think, oh, Japan is it's a good country. It is a good country, but the work ethic or the work lifestyle in Japan is really strong. They really work hard, but the salaries, income is really low. And no matter how much you try, your pay, your income will never increase. They'll keep promising and keep saying that they'll give you more, but it'll never happen, especially as a foreigner. And as time goes by, then you get to see the real Japan. So what made me leave was the income was really low, and the bonus was the main reason. So they promise, usually Japanese companies will give a bonus for 2 times a year, during summer and winter. And it's some companies really pay good money. But when I joined this company, the contract said 10%, and I read through the contract, but I didn't read the bonus really well. It said 10%, so my natural thinking was 10% of a year's earning. So I thought it's quite low, but I mean, it's all right, But then at the end of the year, then I got my bonus, and I was really surprised because it was really low. It was really, really low. It was like only $200 or $300. And I was really surprised. So when I contacted the company and I said, why is it this low? And then they said, please take a look at the contract nicely. So when I took a look at the contract, it said 10% not of a year's earning, of a month. So one year of you working, your bonus would be only 10% of your monthly pay, which is ridiculous. So that's why I left the company, and I'm doing freelancing now. And I've started my own English school, and I also have contracts that I'm doing with different kindergartens and daycare centers, and in the mornings I work near my house. I work at the fishing port in the morning. Sometimes we start at 3 o'clock in the morning and finish at 9:30 or 10. Sometimes it takes longer, but then I go home and I go and I have a little bit of a rest, and then at about maybe 3 p.m. then I go and teach English. I do some some customers come to my home, and I teach English here. And also I go to some restaurants or something, then I meet up with some clients and some customers and teach English. So, and what I'm doing now, I'm doing freelancing. I'm earning more money than I was doing as an English teacher, and I also get to spend more time with my daughter, with my wife, my family, and it's quite good. So if you're planning to come to Japan, I think if you're planning to be an English teacher, I think you should really reconsider and really think about coming to Japan, because I promise you, a lot of people get depressed. A lot of English teachers that come here, they really, yeah, there's a lot of depression and a lot of loneliness, you know. Yeah, I feel really lonely as well, but thank God I met my wife, and we have a family, we have a daughter. So, and you know, that gives me, you know, encouragement. I have to do my best. I have to work harder. But now I'm working harder, and I'm earning what I should be earning. So if you come to Japan, you should probably come and experience. If you're being an English teacher for maybe 1 or 2 years, or if you'd like, and do something. Move apart from that and focus or do something that you love. And for me, I'm an engineer. That's why back at home, I fix engines and big machines. So that's what I'm doing now. I do freelance. I fix people's like boats, and also around here I live in a farming area, countryside. So I fix people's tractors and rotavators, machines like chainsaws and all. And also in the afternoons, I teach English. So I start early, I finish early. I'm earning more than an English teacher, and I'm really happy that I decided to leave that, you know, and do my own. So in this video you're about to watch, this is me working on a fishing boat. We call it the GS pump, or the general service pump. It broke down, so it's used for cleaning for general purposes, like it pumps salt water, and then you can use it for cleaning the ship's deck, or for firefighting, or sometimes it's used for bilge, pumping bilge water out of the ship. So I'd really like if you guys would support me and yeah, so that I can grow this YouTube channel and I can support my family more. That'll be a real dream come true. And I call the channel Hobo in Japan. You know, hobo moves everywhere looking for work, so that's what I'm doing. And also the subtitle, the subheading or would be is called the Japanese hustle. So that's what I'm doing. I'm working in Japan. I'm a hobo in Japan, and this is the Japanese hustle. So if you guys like to subscribe and like, I really appreciate it. And I'll call you guys Hobo Sons. So my name is Edward. You can call me Eddie. So Hobo Sons, thank you, and I appreciate you. Please enjoy the video. Thank you. You can see the sleeve. If I try to pull out the sleeve, but you can't. So I think I'm just gonna remove the whole pump assembly. I ran into a problem. Not enough headroom. So I managed to take out the bolts. Now I just lift out the pump. Yes. All right. Let's go. All right guys. So this is the sleeve. It is stuck inside the pump. To remove this, take this sleeve out. In order to do that, we might have to heat this up so that the metal expands, and then we'll pull out. Okay, let's take a break. So this is my cameraman, Mr. Maki-san. We managed to dismantle the pump. Here is the sleeve. We've dismantled the pump. Impeller side. Put this, remove it like that. Clean as well. Alright, breaker. On. Now this is the switch. So there's so much pressure. Tamura-san, yutte kore. Hi guys, and welcome to a video. My name is Edward. You can call me Eddie. This is Mr. Maki-san. So today I'm on the boat. I'm hustling. You know, this is welcome to hobo in Japan. So what I do is I go and hustle, you know, doing odd jobs here and there. So I work in the fishing industry here, working on the boat here in Kagoshima in Japan, where we do fish farming, aquaculture, amberjack and some other fishes. But today on this boat, Sorry Hobo-sans, I made a mistake. The pump that broke was the general service pump or the GS pump. This versatile pump supplies seawater for various tasks such as washing down the deck, firefighting and sometimes bill suction. Its multi-purpose functionality makes it an essential part of the ship's operational system. I've removed this is what the impeller looks like. This is a brand new one. This is the impeller for the pump. And I've already opened up, and this is the old one, and as you can see the sleeve inside is missing. See, so it's stuck onto the pump. So the oil cooler pump, so it draws in water from the ocean and it shoves it into the oil cooler and cools down the oil. So the impeller, so the oil cooler wasn't cooling, oil temperature was rising, so open it up. So now I'm going to I have to take off the sleeve of the shaft first. So in order to do that, I need to remove the whole water pump, the water cooling pump for the oil cooler. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's head into the engine bay, engine room. Okay, まあこれ後でね。We'll fit the impeller outside. Alright, so I'm going into the engine bay right now. Alright. It's really cramped up. It's really cramped in here. So that's it there. So this, you can see the sleeve. So that's a sleeve. I've got the vice grip on it. The vice grip is gripping the sleeve. I tried to pull out the sleeve but you can't. So I think I'm just gonna remove the whole pump assembly and try to take out the sleeve outside. So let me just remove these hoses first, the intake and the output shaft hose, and then I'll remove the mounting bolts for the pump and then remove it.
So I managed to get this hose off. Came out easy. This one couldn't, but the hose was already deteriorating, so I just cut it off. I just cut it off from here. Oh, so now I know why the pump burnt out, because this hose was cracked, and instead of sucking water, it was sucking air, and it wasn't getting water, so the impeller burnt out, and the sleeve got hot and it stuck to the shaft. Yeah, see, because you can see where I cut, it's kind of like it's not fresh here. Only this part here is kind of fresh. It's kind of, you know, white. So that's probably it. Or that could be just the coloring of the hose. But so now I'm going to take out these 4 bolts here, 1, 2, and on the opposite side 3, 4, 3 and 4. Yep. So let's get those bolts removed, and then we can just slide the pump out this way because it's on a coupling there, so it's easy to take off. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so I ran into a problem. So there's not enough headroom, there's just a little bit. So it has a nut and bolt. So I have to use a spanner from the underneath to hold the head of the bolt and remove the nut. I've already done 2 on this side. I've already loosened. Yeah, 1. The bolt is got out, and 1 on the other side. Yeah. 1 there and 1 here. So 2 left, and then I'll be able to remove the pump. Alright. Wish me luck. Alright guys, so I managed to take out the bolts. Now I'll just lift out the pump. Yes, got it out. So I removed it from the coupling. Alright, let's go. Okay. All right. Alright guys, so see, this is the sleeve. Sleeve is stuck inside the pump. We need to remove this, take this sleeve out. In order to do that, we might have to heat this up so that the metal expands, and then we'll pull out. So let's go outside. Let's do it. Yo, そのままマキさん。大丈夫、ずっとつってないよ。大丈夫、問題ない。僕、あとは
映さなくていいの？
All right. All right. So this is it.
Okay.
Let's take a break. All right, man. So this is my cameraman, Mr. Maki-san. Okay guys, we managed to dismantle the pump and pull out the sleeve. Here is the sleeve with a puller. Sorry, I forgot to record. But now I'm going to reassemble the pump, and yeah, let's fit it back in. Alright guys, so we've dismantled the pump, pulled out the sleeve. Now we're just doing a bit of cleaning. We couldn't find a paper gasket, so we'll use this thin rubber gasket, and it's a water pump, so it should be alright. So we'll just cut out this dimension of the pump and then punch the holes, and then we'll start assembling the pump. Yeah, but we took everything apart This is the new impeller. Give it a clean, put everything together. Alright guys, so we have to cut this out. So I gotta put this on here. Gotta draw the circle from the other side and cut it out to a perfect shape. But in order to do that, I need to take out this this piece here. And it's just with a star screwdriver, Phillips head. Just remove it like that. Pop that off. Probably give that a clean as well. Not probably, I'll give it a clean. Don't want to lose that. Yeah. Now I will. So this is what I'm saying. I could align this up nicely. Align this rubber up nicely, like that, like so. Hi. That should be pretty much lined up. I'll just use a marker. Hopefully this works. And let's just mark the inner diameter. Trace that out. And I think we should be good. This pen is falling to pieces. Can't write. Okay, let's see. All right, yep. Probably a little more that side. That should be alright. I guess I trimmed the rubber on the outside here a bit too much. But yeah, should be alright. I'll get that cut out and then we'll... Alright guys, so I've got the gasket cut out. Yep, the gasket is cut out and now I just have to punch the holes. 6 of them. There are 6 of them. Punch that out and we should be home free. Alright guys, so we've assembled the pump. Now we're going to install it, connect the hoses and switch it on, and it should work. So let's go install this. Alright guys, it was a real pain to install it, but I've installed it, connected the hoses, it's all cleaned up. Yeah, so install it, connected the hoses. Now let's start up the engine and let's start the engine up and give you the test.
So, Hobo-sans, the water that you see coming out of that hose is called the expansion water or the overflow water. This water is usually part of the ship's cooling system, and the expansion tank helps to manage pressure changes in the coolant as it heats up and expands. If the pressure becomes too high, excessive water flows out of the expansion tank to prevent damage to the system.
Power on. Engine start. That's idle. Now let's turn on the hydraulic pump. So now this is the switch. So if everything goes well, that the water should be coming out of that hose. So let's give it a go. Oh my goodness, there's so much pressure. Woo. That's a lot of pressure. That's crazy. Okay. That's the shuttle, the owner of the ship. Tamura-san, mite kore. Wow, yabai. That's huge. That's a huge amount of pressure. Whew, I'm so glad. And there you have it, guys. I did it. So this can, when you push the lever forward, it acts as a pump. When you push it back, it acts as a vacuum pump, as suction. So pretty good. I'm really happy with that. Damn, that's good. Woohoo! Cheers, guys. So, Hobo Sons, welcome to Hobo in Japan. This is my Japanese hustle. Hobo Sons, mata ne. See you guys on the next episode. Chill out. Bye bye.